Hello guys, Wahoo here, back on another video. This time around guiding you through the new quest line, the Subterranean Scramble. I think that's how I said it. Anyways, it's a cool little quest. Doesn't take very long. The steps are kind of short. Not a lot of explanation to it, I feel like. But in the end, I will actually go over them one by one on Trovosaurus and also explain how the daily quest kind of work. And all that jazz. So I don't want to get into that too much in the beginning here. But again, if you like this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I just hope you enjoy the whole quest line because I really did. And let's just jump into step one. Alright, so step one is to go to the hub, and you can see here we are in front of the statue, and how you find the little building is to head over to the right as I'm doing right here, and the way you cheer up Cubesley is basically accept his mine ore quest, and this is one of the daily quests that I will talk more about in the end. So you accept this quest and you head into any world and you just start mining, so let's do that. Alright, so when you head into any world, basically you can just start mining. And you need 150 of any kind of ore. It doesn't matter which one it is. As you can see, somebody else also mines. So if somebody's close to you and they mine it, you will also get it. And also, of course, you get a little bit extra because of Tuesday. If you do this on a Tuesday, it's a daily quest, so the days you do it on a Tuesday, you're gonna get a little bit extra. I did speed this up to 3 times. It's normal speed, so it does seem like it doesn't take very long. But if you pull it down to 3 times less, you can actually see that it didn't take very long to get that 150 of any kind of ore. So I'm gonna let it run, and I will just see you in step 2. Alright, in step 2 we have to go to the hub again. We have to make posters, and we're going back to the little house that Cubesley was in before, and we're going to this Wheel of Season. And I had a little trouble finding where it was, but it is under winter. You can see it's the last item there, and it does cost you a little bit of some resources, so if you don't have them you might have to get those. It's Somber Souls, the blue ore, and also the of course sharpstone, and of course 3 blank scrolls. And when you have done that, basically that is going to complete that step, and we can head on to step 3. Alright, so step 3 is to place the 3 posters that we made. You can make it in any, you can place them anywhere you want to, on your cornerstone, on your club, or whatnot. I placed these in the community club that we do have. So you can place them anywhere you want to. As you can see, there's the first one. I decided to turn around and actually place them on the pillars behind here. But yeah, just place them, and that is going to complete you to step 3. So let's do step 4. Alright, so step 4 is to go to the hub once again, but this time not on to the right, but actually to go around the big pillar in the middle here. I'm also kind of showing off that you have the daily Dayspring there, the guy that also sells the Sovereign. Some people ask me about that sometimes, but basically you just gotta go around, all the way around, and there is the guy. And when you click him or open up and press E to open his inventory, that's gonna complete this step. As you can see, the rewards for this guy is pretty awesome. The ally is, of course, maybe something you want to look into. But dragon coins, metamatter, and also dragonite, and even eggs are pretty awesome. So I want to say these are pretty nice rewards for the dailies. But that's step 4. Let's do step 5. Alright, so step 5 is basically just to go to Jude, the hub, and basically just have to go in any of the portals. I would suggest that you do get some comfort blanking, also some bites, and the last thing I couldn't really find, but that's actually the kit, the cursing kit, or curing kit, I think it's called. The curing kit is also something you want to make sure you bring into the caves before you go in, because the next step is going to want you to help them. So I think I explained step 5. Let's do step 6. Alright, so step 6 is to help 10 critters, and you're gonna use that food and blankets and also the kit to help these guys out. And if you're wondering what that circle on my screen is, that is a mod that's called Better to see critters. You're easier to see critters, I think it's called, and you can find it on Trovosaurus, and you can also find it on the Steam Workshop if you're playing on PC, for that is. But then you just go through the cave, you help out 10 critters, and I'm just gonna speed this up so we can get on to the last step. Alright, so the last step, and step 7, is to go through all of tier 2 and head into tier 3. And at the gate, you're gonna find the guy that is going to give you this 2 of the daily quests. They are random, and I talk about that when we are done with step 7. So you just pick up the quest from him and you're basically done with the quest line. But as I said, I added some more from Trovosaurus in the end here, so make sure you guys check out the rest of the video, and I'm gonna cut to that right now. Alright guys, so final words is that I'm gonna go here on Trovosaurus. I'm gonna link it in the description to this one, so you can go there and check it out if you want to do it yourself. But they're explaining basically the whole quest line, also the daily quest and login rewards and stuff like that. So shout out to Trovosaurus, always a great resource to do these things. So let's jump into what they have been writing. So of course the quest line is from the 5th of February to the 18th, so 14 days as we usually are. Used to and whatnot. So the first here, you got the first quest line, the cheering up that we saw in the first step. This is again the same thing. Also, it has like a community tip on how to do it basically. Here's the wanted posters as we talked about. Also the ones you want to place in step 3. Step 4 is of course the guy in behind the statue here. They also have a picture of it, so it's a lot bit easier to see. Next thing is to, of course, going into the caves. Next is to help the needy cave critters, as we also saw in step 6. And of course, the 7th and last step, which here is where the daily quests come in. And you probably already saw it in the bottom here, but let's explain it here. So the person we saw, the shadow, was behind tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5 as the gateway. And the guy can give you either find companion eggs, if you have to find 3 of them, or find the promising companion eggs, and you have to find one of those. As you can see, they have 2 different pictures where it says find companion eggs, and the other one is to find the promising companion eggs. I don't know why it says companion eggs when you only have to find 1, but that really doesn't matter. The point is that here starts the daily quest, so every day you want to find either this guy or both of them basically, to get the both of them. Because if you go down here, you can see there is 3 daily quests. And the first daily quest is of course to mine the ore to cheer him up, the 150 as we did in step 1. The second one is to find companion eggs, that's the second daily quest. And of course the last one is of course finding the promise eggs, and that's of course going to give you 3 tokens, 3 tokens, and 3 tokens each and every single day of this event. And also here down you can see this is where the craftable stuff basically is, and also you can see here is the daily lock-in rewards, the potion we got and the reliquaries and all that stuff. It all is in here, so if you want to see what you're going to get by just logging in, all of these is pretty awesome. So these are, like I said, the daily quest, and you can do these one every single day. Again, you might have to do a few caves, so you actually are going to find either this quest or this quest. So there's a little bit of randomness to that, which I'm not a super fan of, but I think it's great that we are getting a little bit into the caves once again. But yeah, that was the last part, what I wanted to say about the daily quest. Again, if you like this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you in the next guide. Bye!